Alrighty guys, this is Aero Gaming and today we are gonna play some more Exodus. This time I'm gonna go for the insane difficulty. Now granted, this one is a lot harder than the other one. This one is so much harder than the very hard one. Okay, I just want a safe base, that's all I want now. I don't wanna mine many fancy resources, I don't want any of that. I just wanna do my base. I just want to make my base. Okay, so I have a couple new toys I'll have to show you, but first I need to set up my base. Okay, I'm gonna put the turrets first, always the turrets first, and then the rest. I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna put next the railgun because the railgun is very important. Nice. Next I'm gonna go for the miniguns actually. Yeah, the miniguns. Next I'm gonna need the bunkers. I'm gonna need 3 bunkers. I'm gonna get 1 for me and then 2 for the troops. I'm gonna get them 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 for me. I'm gonna get it more in the front. Next, coolant towers for my guns, for my miniguns and my railgun. Alright, this should suffice. I have put all of them. I need to start training my soldiers. And I'm gonna show you in a second what I got and how that's gonna help me win this. I hope I'm gonna win this. I hope, because this is like my 5th try, but now I'm more powerful than in the last ones. So we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, set up the sensor towers. Nice. I'm already low on hard metal. Look at this. This is not good. I should have mined a bit more, but I think this should be enough. This should be enough for a couple of units. Okay, we're doing fine. I just need to get the wall frame. Did I get all that I needed? Yeah, I did. All of these turrets should be no longer available to build. Now the walls. Now we gotta get the walls, as well as more marines. I need to max out on marines. Come on. Alright, next I'm gonna go for the wall frame. This is very important. It's very important that you have like a very solid wall frame. You don't want to make it too small or too big. You want to make it big enough so that some predictions and some healing towers can fit, but you also want to make it small enough that the turrets will be able to defend it, because if you're gonna lose walls left and right, then it's just a waste of resources. Okay, I'm gonna get them like around here. We don't really need a lot of space. All of this is gonna be like clumped up already. More. I'm almost done with this. I'm almost done. What are all of these doing here? Am I maxed actually? I salvaged? No, I did not salvage my barracks. I thought I salvaged my barracks. Okay, well done. Actually, I need a gate. You know what? I need an actual gate. Oh, where's the gate? Give me the gate. Okay, this one will be to hunt worms. I'm gonna go through here to hunt Nidus worms. And now I need to go into a bunker, send 2 marines, 1 marauder in one, and then a couple of more units in this one. Oh, alright, we're set up. It took kind of like 3 minutes, but we are finally set up. Now, to show you the new stuff that I got, first of all, I got my minigun. In case we won't have like many very powerful units, I'm gonna use this. If we like won't have big bosses coming, I'm gonna use this minigun. It has the most DPS, so that's a thing, but it does not have the double damage versus heroic. So we'll see how this goes. And also, I got the Manticore. I got the freaking thing. It cost me 25,000. 25,000 Axiom. It took me like, I think, 8 hours to mine all of that. It was insanely hard. I don't suggest you try that. So it does have 75 damage. It has quite a lot of damage actually. It has more of like a minigun. These are both miniguns shooting. They have a lot of damage versus structure, because of course they're supposed to fight worms. And also I have pets. I can get pets because I have enough victory points. I can get a roachling. Do they decrease if I spawn my zergling? Where's zergling? I clicked on spawn. Oh, there it. Here it is. I'm gonna have to use this to pilot my Dreadnaught. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. This Dreadnaught is a lot stronger than the other one. It has those cool rockets as well as the minigun. So if we look here at Dreadnoughts, it has how much? It has like 5 times more DPS. So the Manticore is of course extremely strong, and it has also, does it have versus? No, it has versus light. It's not especially great versus heroic units. So that's a good thing to know, but it's still better than the other thing. Okay, I'm gonna put my marine in the bunker. I'm also level 36, which will help a bit. Will give a nice boost to my stuff, to my army, to my units. Actually, I should get predictions, because in case you didn't know, there will be broodlings in here. There will come like tons and tons of broodlings. So you do need predictions all around the base. Also, we need a thick layer of walls. Never get just one layer. Get at least 2. Because you have one. If you have one and you lose it, if you lose just one wall, they can get through. So you don't have a chance to replace it. They will just start to pour in. Also, I have one marine who's not in the bunker. I'm gonna just leave him there. I don't think it's worth spending my stuff on another bunker just because of that one marine. Okay, I think I will be able to rebuild the Manticore once if I lose it, but no more than once. Okay, I have these. Now I should get my healing towers. At least a couple. I'm gonna get 2 here, then 1 here, 1 here, and then I'm gonna get more if I need them. But if I don't, I'm just not gonna get any more. I'm gonna get some predictions. 3 here. Gonna get like 2 here. 2 here. Most of them most of them need to be like in the front. Need to be on the side from which the zerg spawn. 2 here. Oh, look at this. I'm almost at the max power grid. 2 here, and then like 1 here. This should be enough. This is cool. I think we're set up. We'll put more only if we need it. You know what? I'm gonna mine some copper, even though I don't think I need any more copper. I think I've spent everything I could with copper, yeah. But I'm gonna get them anyway, because I mean it's gonna give me a couple more credits. I cannot set up the advanced drill. No, if I do, then my base will be blocked. You wanna be able to go around the base with your Manticore and your marine. So I would not suggest blocking a path. I suggest doing the base like this, so you can reposition, so you can rebuild very fast in case you lose anything. This is the ideal place to be. Okay, by the way, like the cap for the zombies is at 400, just so you know, so that I don't get only like 2 FPS. And with this Manticore we should be able to pick off every Nidus swarm with ease. I think we will. I'm just saying I think. Because maybe the Niduses will spawn like in the middle of the big waves, and then there will be no small waves, so I'm gonna have to go through a lot. Which would of course suck, but we'll see. Maybe the imp is better. I got this Manticore yesterday, and I haven't tested him up until now, but I figured he's most probably more powerful than the imp. Yeah, he's very strong. Nidus worm, okay. Time to test my new Manticore and see what this guy can do. The wave is not big, the wave is very, very small. For now. Just wait to see until more come up. Oh, look at this, I'm actually destroying them so fast. Yeah, the Manticore is so much better than the others. I'm just gonna go through all of this. I also have 12 armor on it, so it's very solid. Also, I need to be careful not to lose HP on it, because if I lose too much HP, then I won't be able to do much. Oh boy, that's a fire bat. I need to go around it if I can. I wanna lose as few HP as possible, because it's also so much slower than the imp. I'm like very slow. Regular infested can catch up to me easily. How fast will I be able to destroy this worm? 3 seconds. If the sayings are right, it will take like only 3 seconds to destroy it. It has 5,000. Okay, go around all of these. Oh, look at that. That's so much damage. That's so nice. It really takes only 3 seconds. Okay, this is so dope. Also, I love the model of the Manticore. This is cool. It's like a Goliath, but with extra stuff on it. I don't even think this is part of a skin. Oh, if I zoom out too much, yeah, this happens. So I don't want to zoom out too much. I think I have this lag reduction. So wait, what? How does this work? So I think it's off now. Okay, it's off now. So I think lag reduction has something to do with like rendering the units. So that's why it looks so bad if I have it on. I cannot zoom out if I have it on. So it has to be with the rendering. Okay, so the Manticore is actually very OP. It's like a minigun but way better. Actually, is it better than a minigun? Yes, it is way better than a minigun. It's got... how much? 15... let's see... 75 damage, yeah, it's 750 DPS per cannon, which equates to 1500 DPS. Also, this thing barely has any weapon speed, so there's that. It has 10 weapon speed on the Hellfire missiles, but the regular cannon is a lot better than the missiles. Where's the Zergling? I unloaded it so that I could see the stats. Okay, here it is. Here it is. It has 12 armor, so that's nice. The imp, I believe, had like only 3 armor. I'm not even sure at this point. I need to pick off any Nidus or man, any like big thing that pops up here, any boss. I need to focus. And I don't think I need a minigun, even though I have it. I don't think I need it. I have the Manticore with its minigun. So I think I'm better off using my antimatter rifle. Yeah, this is way better. This deals like 2400 damage. Yeah, look at this. Or not 24, 2200 damage together with the buffs. So it's like 2400 damage per shot against bosses. Also my attack speed. What's my attack speed now? It's almost at 1 second. So that's good. Also the levels do higher your attack speed, which is nice. So the higher the level, the more damage and the more attack speed you get. So that's how you always wanna level up. You don't just wanna leash off pros, because then you're not gonna get that much experience. And it's important for marauders. Wait, what? These things are dying. No way. Okay. I apparently need to get something for the back. Yeah, I don't have anything in the back. I should get some healing towers here. Surprisingly, this side falls if I don't. Can I get like 2 of these? Yes, I can. Perfect. Oh, here it is. Like the big transporter. This one spawns infested and advanced infested, so big and small ones. I can actually get another one, but I mean it's expensive in supply. My railgun is not focusing the thing. Yeah, the railgun should also focus the bosses. It's great against bosses. Also this side is kinda taking damage, so I can maybe build... I can build another one actually. Yeah, I'm gonna get it here. Ready? Still no supply. What can I salvage? The drills don't cost supply, but I think I can salvage a coolant tower. Yeah, why not? Oh, the worm is right here. How convenient. I can just pick off the worm like that if it's right there. Okay, I'm gonna go for another healing tower. Is this the last one I can get? Yeah, that's the last one. That's like the very last one that I can get. Wave 13. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. We haven't really lost much. And we have exactly 200 power grid. Or supply, how I like to call it. So far so good. But I wanna see the big bosses, because I know there will be insane bosses later in the game. If I can like destroy those, then I'm set. I'm set for the rest of the game. That's why I'm keeping my Q on my marine in case something pops up. Maybe even two bosses at the same time. I am sure I can defeat them with my Q, because they deal 3000 damage per shot, which is insane. So I can deal like an instant almost 9000 damage to anything that I want, and it's splash. So if the boss comes together with a wave, that will be that much better. What else do I need to go for? I have lots of lithium that I don't really use. I thought for some reason I needed more, and I went AFK for more than I should have, and I got like 45,000 more than I really need, because I don't need it for anything else. Unless I want to go for another power suit, I don't think I need it. What else could I go for in terms of power suits? Okay, where is the thing? I know there isn't no, these are weapons actually. I need power suits. Wrath power suit. Yeah, the Wrath is pretty mobile. But I want anything, I want something else. I want something more mobile. Not the Wrath. Yeah, the Wrath is pretty squishy. Oh no, the Wrath is something else from the Scout power suit. So the Wrath is kind of like a Scout but better. Do I have? No. I don't need lithium for this one actually. I don't need lithium for the suit, so I guess I can just sell it all. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna do it in the market. I do have kind of a lot of credits. 500 for 1000 credits. Okay, so the sell value is actually pretty good. Okay, what is the cap for credits? How many credits can I have? I'm not sure. It looks like more than 300,000. Can I have more than like 400,000? I guess the cap was at 500,000. I think someone told me that. Already, can I get? Oh, come on, 1, 2. No, I won't get to see if the cap is 400,000. Okay, anyways, I need to go for some more upgrades. I need to max out my barriers. Yeah, regeneration. I have the plating. Yeah, I need to max the armor and now the regeneration. Oh, look at this. Now they have like 6 HP regen. I did not know you could get so much regen on these things. Now I still have some. Now what do I go for next? Some damage on some structures maybe. The railgun needs more range and a better frame, but it's so expensive. 42,000 for range. Can I not get something better? Bunker. Okay, bunker is maxed out. Okay, never mind, we have a worm. We need to handle it as fast as we can. Go, Manticore, do your job. Your only job. Also I can attack while moving just as I can with the other Dreadnaught, so this is nice. Okay, that's a bomber. The bombers do like how many? Okay, they do 100 damage. Okay, get these small ones, get all of these. I'm gonna have to go for the worm. So the waves are pretty small for now. Keyword now. Later I believe they'll get insane, because I know how many times I've lost after like minute 30 or so. Oh, the rockets. Come on, shoot the worm. Okay, there you go, that's better. We got the worm, that's nice. The minigun is very helpful when you're fighting small units, and the worm is always surrounded by small units, so that's great. Okay, good job Manticore, you've done your task. Now, what can we upgrade? That's my question. No, this one is maxed. I think the only things that remain are the railgun and then the laser gun. Railgun. I think I'm gonna go for the weapon range, which is the targeting module. Oh, it's maxed. Now I can go for the laser gun. 52,000 for just range. That is so many credits, bro. Okay, come on, I need more units. This is kind of boring. It's always like boring in the beginning and then you get destroyed. This is usually how this happens. I like underestimate them and then just die in the end. I'm not gonna do that mistake again. I'm gonna be cautious. Because last time I got smashed by a nightmare together with a transporter. Because those tanked for the enemies and then the broodlings just came in and destroyed everything, including my walls. Destroyed my walls, they smashed even my predictions, because I got a couple. But that wasn't enough. The bosses were tanking for my miniguns and then most of my bunkers. And the broodlings got to finish me. So now with the minigun from the Manticore, this should be a lot easier to deal with. I suppose. Now, I also have like more armor on my barriers. So 5 more armor, or I guess 3. Wasn't quite 5. This should make a difference. Theoretically. Wave 17. So far we're good. Wait, wave 17 already? That means we're gonna get to wave almost 50 by the end of this run. So the waves are going fast in here. Which I guess is not a good idea, not a good thing. Because the later the wave, the more it spawns. That's usually the rule. At the very least, if you compare like the later waves with the early waves, at the very least then it's like that. I have copper. Can I not sell the copper? Come on, market. I want the market. Okay, not the best sell value, but no. Do I need it for power suits? Come on, power suits. No, I don't need copper, so I can just sell it all to the market. 37,000 credits. I just need to get some range on my guns. Nothing else. I think the damage on all of these. Oh, you know what? The attack speed on the gravity cannon is still 5.2. It's not maxed. I could max this one. Do I need vanadium for power suits? Nope, I can sell that too, and I don't think I'll need any other dreadnoughts or weapons after these. So I can just go to the market and sell this. Yeah, that's a really good sell value actually. How much do I need for the thingy? For the power, for the, where was that? For the upgrade, 55,000, okay. No, not that one, this one. 62,000. Alright, I think I can do that. I can get it. I'm gonna sell my vanadium, lithium, maybe then market. Vanadium. Okay, lithium. Alright. Still, not enough. What else can I sell? Maybe the copper, because I got the copper now. Okay, now I can get it. And no, it's 62,000, not 55,000. I don't know what, maybe these things, my Tritonite, Neonite and Axiom, maybe these will make up for it. Oh, here come the broodlings actually, you know what? Yeah, now we have broodlings. Oh boy, I've lost the prediction. No, look at those. My predictions, no. Oh, my minigun on this side is overheating. This is not good. Okay, this is getting harder. This is getting pretty hard actually. I think I need to salvage this and replace it here. Because there's an awful lot of enemies coming through this side. But where exactly do I get it? I think here it's a pretty nice spot. I've lost some predictions. I should get a coolant tower, because this thing almost overheated, which is not the thing you want, and that's the thing you never want. Do I need gold for power suits? Yeah, I do need, but not a lot. But I don't have a lot anyway, so I cannot sell that. Carbon, I do need carbon, so I don't think I can max this out. But I wanna, cause I have one more upgrade until they're maxed out. Oh, there is the boss, 100,000 HP. That's what we've been waiting for. The big boss. Okay, the boss is down. Nice. The boss got here with like no escorts, no units, so it was easy. So it was like the Brewlings came first, and then the boss spawned. So it was not like the other game, because these bosses also have like random intervals in which they go. I had a run on very hard in which we only had like 2 bosses. It was like a 2-people game, 2-person game. We had 2 bosses, and then I had another very hard run with another dude. We were still 2, the same number of people, and then we had 7 bosses. 7 bosses, that's insane. That's like more than 3 times the number of the other game. So there can definitely be a difference between games in terms of what bosses go and what bosses don't come. So maybe it's mostly about luck then. It's all about maybe getting the lucky shots and not getting a boss heavy wave, a boss heavy play. I hope that's the case. Anyways, I hope that is the case, because this way I can hit like a lucky run and have all the bosses go by when there are no waves around and win that way. By the way, max level is 50, so if you are wondering what is the maximum level, it's freaking 50. That's a pretty far away level if you're asking me. I'm gonna have to play this for, I believe, like 14 more hours before I can get close to that level. So it's gonna take a while. The thing is, I leached a lot of times on other pros, so I did not get most of the experience. So that's why you don't see me with 50. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to have 50. Because not many do the pyroxide thingy. Not many use the salvage method on the Exodus difficulty to get pyroxide. So then I guess they're not going for these last troops. Because the only guy that had a Manticore type scene was level 50. Granted, he was maxed out. I'm not. I still need to get a lot of very expensive upgrades. If I right click on the worm, I stop like halfway for some reason. I think it uses my rockets that have like 10 attack speed and then 18 range, and it does not see my miniguns. I think that's probably why. Okay, heal my stuff. Healing towers. I wish I could get more towers for healing, because this is not a lot. This is only like how many? It's just 7. I wish I could get more. I wish I could get like 13. That would suffice, because these definitely don't. If you are getting attacked often, then you need to salvage them like every other second. Every second you have to like sell one, replace it because one side is falling. It would be a lot better just to be able to put as many as you want, so that your walls don't die. Oh, another worm. Also, the worms are pretty random. They spawn in random locations at random times. I think once I had the worm spawn at the same time in the same place with another worm, but maybe I did not see that. But that was my impression, that 2 worms spawned at the same place at the same time. Oh boy, I need to keep my Manticore alive, because this guy is very expensive. I think I could afford replacing him like twice, but then I would have to mine all that hard metal back, so I don't want to do that. Oh boy, I don't want to get smashed by marauders. This is also a chill side of the map. So if the worm was like maybe here, or I don't know, here, it would be a lot harder to push, because all the waves go towards my base. So all the waves are going right towards my base, so if I don't go in their trajectory, they're not gonna aggro me, which is great. It's bad when you like have your base in the middle and then they come from all angles, but here you can just go far away from them and then you're not gonna get attacked. Here if I stay, I don't think I'll lose my Manticore ever, but I won't risk it. I will send him back. Go back, Mr. Manticore. I don't really like the fact that all of the portraits are like the same mule portrait. I mean, the structures have their own, but the rest have mule portraits, like a lot of the stuff, including the like Dreadnaughts. I wish the Dreadnaughts had like different voice lines with different portraits to have a bit more personality, but I guess this is fine too. This is not bad. This is a bit unfinished. This is how I feel about this. Okay, get back, Mr. Manticore. Oh, I can get healed by 5 of these at the same time. Look at this. 100 life regen per second. Okay. Most of these were easy, but the hardest come by minute 45. And then they just calm down. So as long as we countered those, then we're fine. I'm still waiting for the very difficult waves, because the worms and then the bosses are so different from game to game. I guess you just stumble upon lucky ones. I think that's the case. Yeah, look at this. We have so many chill moments now when no enemies are really approaching. So I think this is really cool, because I get a pause. It also may be the thing that if you don't kill the enemies in time, then you'll have a lot of trouble, because if they build up, even if you destroy them, there will be more coming, and maybe then you get the impression that when you cannot hold, you have a lot more enemies than when you can hold. I think that's the case. I'm not sure. We will have to see. I wish I could like talk to the developer, but I don't think he would answer my 1,000 questions, because I have so many. Plus, he does not include a lot of things in his description, because he could say stuff about the worm, stuff about a lot of things. I could also look it up on Discord, but the guys have a lot of messages there, and I don't really want to read through 100,000 words to get to like 2 or 3 answers. Okay. Man, this is chill. I cannot believe this. Why is this so easy? I think it's because I have the Manticore and everything maxed out now. I mean, almost everything. I still need some frame on my turret. Also, I need the attack speed. And it's maxed. Okay. Now my grave guns are also maxed. I don't know why this is so easy. I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. Zero idea why this is like this. I think it's supposed to be like this. Okay, okay. The wave is starting finally. It would be hilarious for me to complain about how easy it is now and then just lose later. How would that be? That would not be a good look for me. Okay, the runners. I know there will be broodlings too. Broodlings are a lot more powerful than these runners. Okay, come on. Runners. I want the broodlings. I want to have a challenge now, because I've been kind of AFK for too long. I guess the worms keep me active, so that AFKing is not the ultimate option. But other than that, there's not a lot to do. I can watch these. I don't even have to target bosses. But I must be cautious. This is the second most difficult difficulty here. This is the worst one. Almost the worst one. After this I'm gonna try and do Exodus. Just the Exodus mode. To make it complete. Because now I'm pretty much maxed out. I only need maybe a couple of frame upgrades on my Perditions. And I guess some on my coolant towers, but I'm not sure. But I want to max out my damage. I'll probably need max level, because 12 levels is like 60% less damage for my Marine and my Mini Marines and Mini Marauders. Okay, here come the bosses, I mean the big ones, not the bosses. These are pretty beefy, but because I have so many things that do bonus damage against Heroic, it's just easy to deal with them. Yeah, this deals versus Heroic, my Sniper does versus Heroic, and Marauders do damage versus Heroic. So a lot of stuff do damage versus Heroic. The Manticore doesn't, sadly. The Imp did, but the Manticore still does a lot more damage against Heroic, even if he's competing with the Imp. There's no way the Imp is better than the Manticore in any way. I guess mobility and maybe range, but those don't really count when you have so much HP and armor. Okay, now we have the difficult waves. Look at this. They're only going now. This is so weird. Look at the waves. No, my predictions are falling again. Predictions are very squishy. I should be able to upgrade them more. Okay, we have medics. We have infested medics with 2400 HP. Now we're talking. Now these are some pretty heavy enemies. I need to target fire the Marauders actually. Come on. If I right click, does it work? I think it does work if I right click with the bunker. Okay. No, I don't think it does actually. Do I need to use my attack? Yeah, I think I do need to use my attack. I need to use my A hotkey to focus with my bunker. I cannot just right click. If I right click, I use the rally bunker button. Okay, there's the big thing. There's the truck. 70,000 HP on this one truck. See, he's gonna go next to me and then he's gonna go back. See, coward, but he did die. Oh boy, the aberrations, no. They got a wall. See, if the boss is tanking, then the others can destroy my walls. That is a scary thought. That's why I don't like enemy bosses. Even though they themselves do not do a lot of damage, they can tank and they like do annoying stuff. The Nightmare, for example, doesn't do that much damage, but he does shoot broodlings, and these can destroy my structures in seconds if they get to them. If a broodling attacks like a minigun with 0 armor, it can literally kill it in less than 2 seconds. Broodlings are scary, man. And then the transporters spawn enemy units. Spawn enemy marauders and firebats, and I believe also infested, so you always need to get rid of them, because they will eventually mess with your base enough to destroy you if you don't. Okay, also the more players you are, the more zombies spawn, if you did not know. So then if you're like 6 players, you'll have literally 6 bosses coming at your door, 6 nightmares, 6 trucks. So that's why I think completing it in more is a lot harder, because you have a lot more bosses. But also the infested cannot go over the limit, even with like 6 players. So I guess it's good, but it's bad. I'm not sure which one is more true. I guess it really is easier to solo the difficulties, but I've never really tried playing with people on my level. I guess because no one dedicates so much time to this one game. Maybe that's why. But I hope there are. I genuinely hope there are more doing it like me, like I am. So we are gonna see another chill moment. Look at this. We are just chilling around. That's what we're doing right now. Now there isn't much to do. But maybe the bosses will spawn later. You never know. Because it happened to me so often to die to dumb stuff. To dumb bosses that spawn later. Once, I think the latest time when I died other than the times when I just die below the extraction ship was at 51 minutes when there was a nightmare and a transporter with that nightmare. And those guys just destroyed me. Well, I'm holding pretty well, I would say. Yeah, look at this. So far there were no major problems. And there was just one boss. So no, not 3 bosses, not 4 bosses, but 1 boss. By boss I mean the nightmare. Those are the worst bosses. The trucks are decent. The trucks are not too dangerous, too powerful. Trucks are just pretty decent. Just gonna have to hang out here for like 18 more minutes and then I'm done. I hope this will keep being this easy now, because I'm starting to get scared here. Because if nothing bad happens for a while in hard difficulties, then it's gonna happen later. This is the one thing that I've learned from this. Especially when waves go on top of each other, like one after another, or one that, I don't know, lasts longer than the others, and the next one is gonna come together with the one that's already in game. I'm not sure how that works, but sometimes I get silence from the waves, and other times the waves just go on top of each other and spawn insane amounts of infested. For now it's the next wave so far. Okay, this doesn't really feel like insane anymore. I guess it's mostly because of my level and my Manticore, because these are really holding them at bay. Could I actually complete Exodus then? I think I can. I think this means that I can, but I'll have to try. Because I have a feeling there will be very special units on the Exodus difficulty. Because when you enter it, there's like the red tint on top of everything. It's like very, very red. It's kind of like a harder, way harder version of the game. I think that's what it's supposed to mean. And I believe they have even more. Wait, what? I saw a medic with 0 damage and then she had like +5 or something. That was weird. To have 0 damage, +5. Come on, I think that was an infested medic. Or a small brute or a small infested. Sometimes there are lots of infested medics, but now it's like maybe hard difficulty wave. Because there are no lots of firebats and marauders, there are just a couple. Look at this. I think at the minute 38ish I had that wave where we had tons of enemies, tons of infested spawn, and we had lots of marauders, which never really happened. Okay, the worm is close to the base. That's always nice, because you can just pick it off like that. I think this was a pretty lucky game, to be honest. Because there were not like 10 worms, there were no 5 bosses, there were not 5 bosses, it was just 1 boss. So yeah, we are lucky. I do think we're lucky in this one. Because it's so easy. I'm also a lot stronger than before. So you never really know which one is true. Am I just strong, or is this a lucky round? We'll see. I'm not sure up until the end. Maybe the thing with this one is that at the end most of the infested will spawn, and then this will be bloody hard. Maybe the evacuation thingy is very hard on this mode, and then that's why it's so easy in the beginning, because I never made it past 40 minutes in this mode up until now. Okay. Also, my resource is pretty bad, so I don't really like this. Yeah, we didn't get like good resources in good places. I guess you could argue that this is a good place, but it's this huge wall right here, this huge rock that limits how much you can do with your base, and you need visibility to destroy them from the full range of your laser tower. But as you can see, I don't really have vision. If I put my base like right here, I won't have vision right behind this boulder, so that will be a problem. But here it's a pretty open space, and I can destroy all of them by seeing them, because I have visibility everywhere now. Maybe not behind this technically, but this is at the edge of the map, so no problem there. Because when you are at the edge, you will have undead spawn from the back of your base, but then most of them will come from like 2 or 3 directions only, not from all of them. The middle is nice too. If you can get like a good resource in the middle, that's okay, that's great. Another worm. I have to send my big Manticore guy right there to handle it. Okay, so the wave is big now. The wave is very big as soon as the Nidus spawns. Are those broodlings? No, those are runners. Where are all of the broodlings? I've seen broodlings like once, but no more than once. Okay, let's go straight for the worm then. I'm gonna go straight for it. The wave is suddenly non-existent. This feels so weird, this feels so wrong. It should be a lot harder. Okay, now we have broodlings. Maybe the easy time is over, and it's right when the Nidus spawns. I don't want to let these attack me, because they did insane amounts of damage. Even against this guy, even against my Manticore. Okay, get the worm. No, I cannot get the worm just yet. Get the... Oh, look at my HP, it's so low, man, it's bad. I think I'm gonna lose my Manticore here. Get the worm first, and then... Will I lose it? I think I lose my Manticore. It's so slow, yeah, I've lost it. No, together with my Zergling. It's almost impossible to do when you have these broodlings come by. 15 damage, I need to redeploy it. Dreadnaughts. Redeploy the Manticore. Can I redeploy my Zergling? Is my... okay. Where's my Zergling? Do I have a Zergling? Do I have it here? I think it died with the mech. Oh, that's the boss. Oh, that's why, boy. That was the boss. Not that bad. I cannot see my Zergling. Where did it spawn? I cannot select it either because it doesn't go in the selecting group with the other units. Okay, then I'm gonna have to like use a marine or something. Did my marine die? I think it did, because it's very squishy. I'm just gonna use the marine then, because I believe that if your Zergling dies, you just cannot replace it. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you just can't. Okay, I'm gonna get one marine, I'm gonna get my cannon back, and this should be as good as new. Okay, let the marine pass. Okay, we have lots of aberrations coming in. Come on, where's the marine? Going to the thingy. Okay. Back to normal. Back to normal so far. For now. For now, we are back to normal. But it's gonna get a lot harder. Yeah, look at this. As soon as the 50-minute mark hits, there will be tons of enemies. That's how it works apparently. This is weird. This is like so weird. Okay. But we are doing it. We are destroying the enemies. There are like 8 more minutes until I have to go to the middle and actually end this fight. Okay. The aberrations are down. I can see lots of them going by, but they cannot hold against my sniper. Yeah, the sniper is way better than the minigun on the marine. The minigun is only good if you maybe want to snipe the Nidus swarms yourself without the Dreadnaught. Maybe then it's okay, but other than that, I think also when you go into the middle you need it. But now I have my Manticore with its minigun, so I don't really need like a second minigun. I need something for anti-heroic. I need something for heroes. So it's a very interesting thing to have. And it's technically, yeah, it is the most expensive weapon. If I look here, it's more expensive than the antimatter rifle. The antimatter only has like 250 DPS, but since you are almost always attacking bosses, it technically has 500 because you do deal double damage against bosses and stuff. So you don't really need to have it. I don't think it was worth it, and it was worth a lot of Axiom. It was 7500 Axiom. Pretty insane. Still takes a long while to mine. Yeah, the minigun is pretty useless. There's nothing you can do with the minigun. It also has only 10 range. With the bunker 11, but it's still small. Because you wanna have your base like around this size to make it work really well. So you do need this. Okay. I'm holding. Apparently this is very easy. With my level, it apparently is. This is unbelievable. Is this insane even? Yeah, it is, because aberrations have 8000 HP. So it has to be. But at the same time, I don't see lots of infested. I see only a couple. This is very weird. But I guess it will be over soon. Like very soon. In like 7 minutes, I either die. What? What was that? Game speed. Oh, you can adjust this. You can literally adjust this by pressing the plus and minus button. You can adjust the game speed. Now it's faster, now it's slower, now it's faster. I'm gonna let it fast. I'm gonna let it at fast. I had no idea. You can change the game speed. And you don't have this on any consoles. You don't have this on the consoles. No, you don't have it in the top left menu. I accidentally pressed the plus hotkey from my numpad, and this happened. Because the one from your main keyboard does not work. Maybe if I press shift. No, it does not work. It only works if you use the keys on the numpad, if you have a numpad on your keyboard. Okay, so this is interesting. I wish they added it maybe in the menu here to be very apparent, but apparently no. Apparently it's on a plus. So the game speed is now on fast. I mean, the time is the same. So if it's on fast and the time is the same, can I literally like ramp it up to faster and play the same amount of minutes but have to kill a lot more infested? Is that how it works? Oh boy, I think that's how it works. The seconds, but no, actually I think the seconds also pass faster. If, okay, it's on No, the seconds are also faster. So the faster you make it, the faster the timer goes. I thought that maybe it went the same way, but it doesn't apparently. Because that would be OP. You could use that to farm on, to do the difficulties on slow, on very slow, and then you wouldn't really have a lot of waves come your way. This could have helped me so much in the past. All those times when I was mining stuff, I could have been mining them so much faster with this thing. Also, who can adjust the game speed? I think it's the host. I think the host of the lobby can adjust the thing. I'm not even sure at this point. Well, I had no idea. It's good to know, but I've almost finished the game anyways, so it doesn't really help me anymore. It's kind of a thing to know. That's it, a thing you can and should know before you actually start the freaking game. I've never seen anyone mention this ever in Exodus, and I've met like I think 100 people in total who have played this game, including a Discord mod, a mod from this game's Discord, and he knew a lot of stuff about the game. Except for this, apparently. He doesn't really know about the button. Oh man, this could have helped me so much. This could have saved me so much time. But the developer said no. It's gonna be on the numpad thingy. And you'll have to make it from your numpad. I think, granted, I can now slow down when I have really difficult parts of the game and speed up when there's none. So I can like speed up now, no problem. Speed it up. Will this be on the replay? Will the speed be the replay speed or the speed that I select here? This is another good question. What will the speed be if I go into a replay while I'm changing these in a game where I've changed this a lot of times? Okay, I'm gonna make it to slower, so it's very slow, and then unload everything. Hotkey, actually I have to salvage these, and I have to hotkey everyone on hotkey number 1. Come on. Oh, actually my salvage button is on C. Okay, I have here my Marine and my Manticore. I have to go. I think actually okay, if I press F10 it's gonna be paused. So that's a thing. Oh boy, I think I need my Marine minigun. I've lost a mini Marine. If my main Marine dies, then I lose. No, I've lost a Marauder. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm gonna have to like send my Marine in the Manticore. Okay, here comes the ship. Go! Go, little Marine, go! I'll have to salvage everything here, because apparently they love to go for my Manticore if I'm doing this. Okay, dropship arrived. The dropship is gonna be some extra damage for me. I'm gonna unload right before the mark. I could also, yeah, I could use walls. I could actually use real walls to stay safe. This is a thing I've tried many times. Actually just like 2 times. You can wall yourself in so that you never really lose. You always get evacuated. Okay, salvage everything now. Okay, now there are lots of Marauders and Firebats. But I guess now it's game over. Really? Is it? Yeah, I think it is. I'm just gonna wall myself in. Large swarm of infested. That's right. The greenish ones. The greenish ones are the ones that are after this ship arrived. Okay, I think this is game. Can they break this? I don't think they can. I'm just gonna reinforce it all. Already, most of it is salvaged, so no problem. No problems here. The ship deals a lot of damage and I think it's over. Is it? Come on. 5 more seconds. And oh, good game, well played. The insane difficulty. Easier than I expected.